Look at the incredible view outside the windshield today. We are driving high up into the beautiful green mountains. The road is getting very curvy and the pine trees are so incredibly tall. It feels like we are entering a completely different world. Hello everyone, welcome back to the car and welcome to a brand new, highly anticipated season of English Joyride. I am your host and driver, Alex.
And hello from the passenger seat. I am so thrilled to be here with all of you today.
Now, our amazing listeners will definitely notice a brand new voice in the car today. If you listened to the A1 and A2 levels, you know my friend Maya. Well, Maya is a fantastic photographer, and she had to return to the big city for a massive photography project. So, we needed a new co-pilot for this road trip. Everyone, please welcome my very good friend, Emma.
Thank you so much, Alex. It is wonderful to meet all of you. Maya left some very big shoes to fill, but I am so excited to join this joyride. I am an English teacher and I love traveling, so this is the absolute perfect place for me to be. If you are listening to this right now, you should be incredibly proud of yourself. You finished the beginner levels. You are officially starting the B1 intermediate level.
Yes, this is a huge milestone for our listeners. In the B1 level, we're going to have much deeper, more complex conversations. We are going to use richer vocabulary, and we are going to learn how to express our thoughts and life experiences more naturally.
That is a wonderful topic to start with, Alex. Today, as we drive through these breathtaking mountains, we are talking about exactly that. Life experiences and important memories. We are going to talk about the incredible things we have achieved in our lives so far.
We are going to learn some fantastic B1 vocabulary, like experience, opportunity, memorable, and breathtaking. We will also learn one of the most important and challenging grammar topics in the entire English language, the present perfect tense, and how it is fundamentally different from the past simple.
This grammar rule is a huge step for your fluency. Listen carefully to our conversation about our biggest life experiences and pay close attention to how we ask each other questions. Okay, Alex, the mountain road is clear, but keep your eyes on the sharp curves. Let's play a game while we drive. Let's talk about our greatest life experiences. I know you are a dedicated medical student, but you are also an athlete. Have you ever done something truly physically challenging or crazy?
That is a great question, Emma. Well, I have done many challenging things in my life to push my limits, but I think my greatest experience was running an international marathon. I have run several marathons in my own country, but I have only run one marathon in a foreign country.
Really? I didn't know that about you. Where did you go for this race?
I went to Greece. I ran the authentic Athens Marathon. I ran it 2 years ago in 2024. It was the most exhausting and difficult physical challenge of my entire life. The weather was extremely hot, and the road was very steep and unforgiving. But when I finally crossed the finish line in the ancient Olympic Stadium, I was so emotional. I actually cried. It was a breathtaking and truly unforgettable experience.
That sounds absolutely incredible, Alex. I have never run a marathon, and I don't think I ever will. I am way too lazy for that kind of extreme physical exercise.
Well, you certainly don't have to run marathons to have amazing experiences in life. What about you, Emma? You are an English teacher and you love traveling. Have you ever traveled somewhere completely unique? Have you ever done something adventurous?
Yes, I have! I have traveled to many different countries to teach English and learn about new cultures. But the most memorable experience I have ever had was in Cappadocia, Turkey. Have you ever been there, Alex?
Yes, I have been to Cappadocia once, when I was a very young child, but honestly, I don't remember it very well. What did you do there? Did you explore the underground cities?
I did explore the caves, but the best part was that I flew in a hot air balloon. I did it last summer. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It was freezing cold and pitch dark outside. I climbed into the wooden basket of a massive balloon, and we slowly floated up into the sky while the golden sun was rising. I took hundreds of breathtaking photos from the sky. I have never seen anything so beautiful in my entire life.
Wow, that sounds absolutely magical. See, you don't need to run 42 kilometers to have a breathtaking experience. Life is full of amazing opportunities if we are just willing to step outside and try new things.
What a great conversation to start our journey. Now, let's put my English teacher skills to work. Let's look at the B1 vocabulary we use to describe our big adventures.
We use the word experience. An experience is an event that happens to you, or something you do that changes you or teaches you an important lesson. Running a tough marathon was a life-changing experience for me.
I used the word breathtaking. If something is breathtaking, it is so beautiful, amazing, or shocking that it literally takes your breath away. You forget how to breathe. The golden sunrise from the hot air balloon was completely breathtaking. We also used the word memorable, which means something is so special that you will remember it forever.
Now, let's dive into the grammar. This is a very important B1 lesson, and many students struggle with it. We used two different tenses to tell our stories, the present perfect and the past simple.
The present perfect is used to talk about your life experiences up to this moment in time. We do not say exactly when the event happened. The time is not important. The experience itself is the only thing that matters. We make this tense by using the helper verbs have or has plus the past participle, which is the third form of the verb.
Listen carefully to my story again. I said, I have run an international marathon. I didn't say when. I just told Emma that I possess this experience in my life. Emma said, I have flown in a hot air balloon. She didn't say when in that specific sentence.
To ask a question about someone's life experiences, we always use the phrase, have you ever? Have you ever been to Greece? Have you ever eaten sushi?
Exactly. But here is the big, absolute rule. If you want to say exactly when something happened, for example, yesterday, last year, or in 2024, you must drop the present perfect and switch to the past simple.
Listen closely to the difference. Present perfect. I have flown in a balloon. Past simple. I flew in a balloon last summer. The time marker last summer forces us to use the past simple.
I have run a marathon. But I ran a marathon in 2024. Once you mention a specific time in the past, the present perfect is completely finished, and the past simple takes over.
Now it is your turn to speak. This is the practice section of our B1 Joyride. We are going to practice irregular past participles, asking about life experiences, and switching correctly between the two tenses.
Take a deep breath. Focus on the grammar rules we just learnt. Please repeat after Emma and me out loud. Speak with absolute confidence.
Have you ever been to a foreign country? Have you ever flown in a hot air balloon? Have you ever eaten traditional Japanese food? Has she ever run a marathon? Have they ever seen a famous volcano?
Have you ever flown in a hot air balloon?
Have you ever eaten traditional Japanese food?
Has she ever run a marathon?
Have they ever seen a famous volcano?
Great job! Now let's answer those questions using the present perfect. Remember to use have or has. I have travelled to many different cities.
I have never run a marathon.
She has seen some breathtaking mountains.
He has never flown in an airplane.
We have had some incredible experiences.
I have never run a marathon.
She has seen some breathtaking mountains.
He has flown in an airplane.
We have had some incredible experiences. Excellent pronunciation. Now, let's practice the big rule. We will state the experience with the present perfect and then say exactly when it happened using the past simple. I have been to Greece. I went there in 2024. I have flown in a balloon. I flew last summer. She has eaten sushi. She ate it yesterday. He has run a marathon. He ran it 2 years ago. We have seen that movie. We saw it last week. I have flown in a balloon. I flew last summer.
She has eaten sushi. She ate it yesterday.
He has run a marathon. He ran it 2 years ago.
We have seen that movie. We saw it last week.
Fantastic, amazing job today. You just finished episode 1 of the B1 level. That is a massive accomplishment for your English journey. You learned how to describe breathtaking moments, and you mastered the tricky difference between the present perfect and the past simple.
You are building a very sophisticated vocabulary. Your homework for today is to tell us about a life experience. Go down to the comment section right now and answer this big question. Have you ever traveled to another country?
Yes, write 2 full sentences for us. Tell us that you have the experience and then tell us when you did it. For example, I have travelled to Italy. I went to Rome last year. We will read and reply to your amazing comments.
If this English Joyride is helping you level up your English, please hit the red subscribe button and give this video a big like. Share it with anyone who wants to reach the B1 level.
The mountain road is getting a little bit steep, so I need to focus on my driving right now. Thank you for riding with us today.
See you next time on the English Joyride. Goodbye, everyone!